Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope that all of you are fine and Eid Mubarak to all of you. Dear students, the topic which is under discussion these days is poverty. That in the previous video we have learned that what do we mean by poverty. In short, we can define poverty as a social phenomenon in which a section or a society is unable to fulfill even its necessities of life. Yes, dear students. Now, dear students, today we are going to discuss what are the causes of poverty. यानी कि जो गुर्बत है इसके कारण क्या हो सकते हैं, किसी मुल्क में क्या कारण हो सकते हैं. However, there is difference between the causes of poverty at individual level and the causes of poverty at national level. Dear students, as far as the causes of poverty at national level is concerned, there are various and numerous causes behind the poverty. So, what are some important causes and what is their impact? So let us discuss them. The first and foremost important cause of the poverty is low level of economic development. Dear students, the overall level of economic development during our first five-year plans has been low. The resources, that is physical and natural, still remain unutilized or underutilized for lack of capital, technology and entrepreneur ability. This has kept the productive capacity of the economy at a low level. यानी कि if we see the level of technology which is used for the use of natural resources available at our disposal is not developed so much. We are still using at various places of activities the primitive tools of techniques. There is no doubt that our country has and our country is using nowadays the sophisticated tools, but various activities of utilization of resources we are still using the primitive tools. That is why there is low economic development which leads to poverty in the nation. There is no doubt that the government is undertaking various measures to uplift this poor section of the country, but there are still signs of poverty and masses of poverty in our country. The another important cause of this poverty is that there is unequal distribution of income and assets. Yes, dear students, level of economic growth is not only the low in India, but the fruits of economic growth have also not been shared by the people equally. The major gains of economic progress have been pocketed by few rich. They have thus become rich. On the other hand, the majority of the masses have to live below poverty line. Another important cause of the poverty is that there is growth of population. What is the this effect of the population, and how this growth of population contributes to poverty? Dear students, the rapid growth of population has further aggravated the problem of poverty in India. Fast increasing population has reduced the per capita income and thereby standard of living substantially. Their students, for instance, India ranks among top 10 countries of the world on the basis of national income, but its position is less than 100th on the basis of per capita income. Excessive population itself hinders the process of economic growth, as a large part of the national income is spent on consumption and less is saved for development activities. Besides, population growth has aggravated the problem of price rise, which further spreads poverty. Another important cause of the poverty is that, if we see here, that is inflation. Inflation also aggravates. It also worsens the condition. It also contributes to poverty. Why? Because if we say, if major portion of our income is spent, less is saved. However, this will happen when there is more inflation. So inflation is also another cause of the poverty. Another important cause of the poverty is that backwardness of agriculture. India is an agricultural economy. Nearly 50%, or we can say that 55% of our country's population is engaged in the agriculture sector, which is just contributing among about 25% to the country's GDP. In simple words, 2/3 of population is contributing just 1/4 of the national income. This speaks of our agriculture backwardness. Many causes of backwardness of agriculture are like heavy pressure of population on land, inadequate irrigation facilities, use of old implements and tools, use of old techniques of production, non-availability of this high-yielding seeds, fertilizers, and so on. Yes, dear students, another important cause which we see and which we realize is social factors. Yes, dear students, various social factors like caste system, joint family system, religious faith and beliefs, law of inheritance, etc. have hindered the process of economic growth. For example, on certain social occasions like marriage, festival, etc., Indian people spend a lot of money uselessly. Likewise, caste system has reduced the mobility of labor, which has further prevented them to maximize their income. Similarly, joint family system has prevented people from doing hard work and make them dependent. Moreover, most of the Indians are religious in nature. Religion makes them. So, dear students, apart from this, there is another important factor. As per my view, this is most important factor which contributes to the poverty. That is political factor. Poverty in India is also the result of 190 years of British rule. The Britishers exploited the country's resources in their own interest. They did not take any interest in the development of economy. Rather, they adopted hostile policies. For example, their policy of Deindustrialization weakened the industrial base of the country. In fact, there was no agriculture and industrial development during the whole British rule. As a result of this, people working in these major sectors, the economy remained poor. So, dear students, these were some causes of poverty, and in the next lecture we will discuss this concept furthermore. So this was all about today. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.